I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious, mouth-watering chicken bacon ranch loaded baked potato you ever had using these few ingredients. Let's get to the kitchen. Okay, so to get started, we want to make sure that we wash our potato thoroughly. We want to make sure that we get all the dirt off of the potatoes. And you can also use a vegetable scrubber if you have one. I don't have one, so I'm going to use my hands. After you have thoroughly washed your potato, you want to take a paper towel and dry it off and rub it as you're drying off to make sure that you get all the dirt off of the potato. Okay guys, so for the next step, we're going to poke some holes into our potato. This is going to ensure that the potato cooks quicker, and it's going to release some of that pressure that's going to be building up in the potato as it bakes. Poke us some holes like so. Make sure you don't poke your hand. I've done that a couple of times, maybe more than a couple. Okay, so now that we have made our holes into the potato, we're going to coat our potatoes with some olive oil. And what you want to do, you just want to rub the oil all over the potato. Okay, so now that's out the way, we're going to hit it with some salt just to put some flavor on the outside of the skin, because if you're like me, I like eating the whole potato, skin and all. So we're going to make sure that we flavor it up. Next, we're going to hit it with some pepper. So the potatoes are nicely oiled up, they're seasoned up. Now we're going to put it in the oven at 375 degrees for maybe an hour, 10 minutes. Okay guys, like I said, this is going to be a chicken bacon ranch loaded potato. So you know we got to have the bacon. And a quick side note guys, if you don't like eating pork, you can also use turkey bacon. Okay, so we have the bacon on the baking sheet. We're going to put it in the oven with the potatoes, and we're going to let it cook for around maybe 30 minutes until the bacon gets nice and crispy. Okay, so while we're waiting on the potatoes to finish cooking and the bacon, let's start on our chicken. Okay, so to start it off, we're going to take our chicken and just kind of trim it up a little bit. Remove some of this little fat that we don't want on there. Okay, so after that, we're going to simply butterfly our chicken breast. Just going to cut it in half, and that's going to help cook the chicken breast evenly and quicker. Okay, so to a heated skillet with some olive oil, we're going to add in our chicken. Okay, so then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, and some smoked paprika to season our chicken right on up. And we're going to let this cook about 5 to 6 minutes on each side, and we were looking for an internal temperature of 165 degrees. Alright guys, so our chicken is looking nice. So what we're going to do now, we're going to set it to the side. And next what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a sauce that's going to go on top of our chicken bacon ranch loaded potatoes. So to the skillet, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. And yes, I'm leaving all of that fond that has developed on this skillet. I'm leaving it in the skillet, and that's going to create much flavor. Okay, so now to the skillet, I'm going to add in some half and half. Okay, so we're going to let this cook until it comes to a slight boil. And then we're going to reduce the heat and add in some Parmesan cheese, some sun-dried tomatoes. So now I'm going to add in some Parmesan cheese, some grated Parmesan cheese. Now guys, you can shred and grate your own Parmesan cheese if you like. That's what I usually do. Sometimes if you're in a crunch, you got to do what you got to do. So, you know, some store-bought grated Parmesan cheese won't hurt every now and then. And we're just going to stir this up until it starts thickening up. The specific ingredients will be included in the description box below. Okay guys, so the sauce is thickening up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and add in our sun-dried tomatoes. And we're going to hit it with a little bit of seasoning. Some salt. Some pepper. Okay guys, so now that the sauce is finished cooking, now it's time to start putting together the chicken bacon ranch. So, if you remember earlier, we cooked our chicken. Now I'm going to cut it up. We're going to add it to our bowl. Okay, so here's the bacon that we cooked earlier today. I've already chopped it up into little pieces. So I'm going to just add some of this to the bowl. So this right here is my homemade ranch dressing. I have a recipe for it right here, so you can guys go and check it out. And I'm just going to add this to the bowl as well. Okay, then I'm hit it with a little seasoning. And I'm going to add some cheese. Guys, this is going to be so delicious. Wait until it's all completed. Okay, we're just going to give that a good mix. Okay, so now that this is complete, let's go start on our potatoes. They're ready. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to take one of our potatoes and we're just going to cut the top. So we're just going to cut the potato like that. And now I'll just take a spoon and spoon out the potato and put it in a bowl. We're going to add some sauce that we made earlier to the potatoes. I'm going to add a little bit of sour cream and a little bit of buttermilk. Now we're just going to mix this up. Okay, so now we're going to put the potatoes back in the potato. Now we're going to fill it up just to about right there. And then we're going to add some of our chicken bacon ranch right on top. It's going to be so delicious, guys. Okay, then we're going to hit it off with some more cheese. And now we're going to put it back in the oven until the cheese is nice and melted. Okay guys, you see it. It is looking delicious. I'm not going to hold you up any longer. Let's go ahead and dig into it. everything is delicious. This chicken bacon ranch loaded baked potato is definitely a game changer. Until next video, see you next time.